If I didn't have a case, there would not be all these different organizations saying the same thing. Are you kidding me? Y'all asking somebody who don't know who's not giving you guys the facts if I have a case. What?
Tiffany is responding to critics after someone asked the question whether or not she has a case. Now, it didn't say specifically whether it was the case against Diddy. Now, if you remember, Tiffany came out and said she is suing Diddy. And it didn't seem just over the royalties or getting credit on publishing. It seemed like she was scared for her life. Now, she didn't really go into detail about that because, again, if she's issuing a lawsuit, she's probably been directed not to address that. As you guys know, Tiffany kind of started going viral when she came out against Beyoncé. And it wasn't technically just against Beyoncé, it was against all artists who are taking publishing from songwriters when they are not writing on the song. It seems that a lot of people have strong opinions when it comes to Tiffany. Either you believe what she's saying and you're like, yeah, she should be paid fairly, or you're on the other side, well, like, nobody is forcing you to do this. You're doing this on your own. I feel like Tiffany explains it very well about how songwriters feel. It's almost like they don't have the power structure or the power dynamic to really say no. And some of these people, it's their only opportunity, or they feel it's their only opportunity they're going to get. So they're just willing to take anything. But I'm going to let her go ahead and explain it. Let's go ahead and get into the video.
I was just sent I got my other phone so that I can read it to y'all. So I was just sent something by one of my friends, and it was an Instagram, like a Insta story from an account called Art Musk Gordon or some shit. I don't know. But so somebody posed this person a question. It says, does Tiffany Red have a case, or is giving up writer credit part of the business? And I'm going to read you this person's response. Okay. And by the way, this person has like over 50,000 followers or some shit like that. It's like allegedly somebody who be giving people industry tea and shit. And so like the reason why I am acknowledging this is because this person has a following and a bunch of people I'm sure have seen this. And so I just want to make my own commentary to it so that y'all know what's up. And I'll post this video on my feed so y'all can continue to see it, and I'm gonna tag him. All right. So this is the response. The response is, again, you do not have to give your songs up, nor away if you choose not to, but you run the risk of them not making the same impact critically or financially if you decide to keep them. No one has put a gun to Tiffany's head, because if they did, she would have been in court winning millions for the act of violence. What happens with publishing is an unwritten standard. Giving up 25% of a hit is better than 100% of nothing. Nat King Cole, Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., and more wrote nothing. He wrote this in all caps. Wrote nothing, but it was understood that if they sung your song, that they were allowed to buy the copyright. Keyword, buy. Buy the copyright. Not take it, buy it. But okay, bro. Buy the copyright. Not until the 70s did songwriting artists become the norm, and even then, not all of them own their publishing. If my memory serves me correctly, this song here, and it's the song that's playing, I don't know. Wait, the song here was the first presented to Inmate ID, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, and wanted 100% of the song and was told no. They bet on themselves and presented it to Jamie Foxx. Okay, so it's that Blame It song. They bet on themselves and presented it to Jamie Foxx, and boom, a classic. Jamie has no publishing on this. Then he like posts this picture of Brandy and Whitney Houston, and he said they both owned own no publishing. One died broke. The other one was informed by her manager, hey, you need to tighten up and get publishing from now on. To which she replied something along the lines of, I'm not tripping. At least she does not have a debilitating drug habit about the... Okay, so I'm not even going to go into that. So here's the deal. Publishing is not the only income stream from the song. Okay? And I'm exhausted with like people giving this terrible advice and making it seem like that's the case when it is not. So I'm going to pull up receipt number fucking 2. Okay, hold on. Let me pull this up so that I could tell you guys exactly what it is, how many different revenue streams an artist makes from a song. Okay, ready? Live touring. I'm pulling this up from the pack. Hold on. I'm gonna make it so you can see. Ready? How does an artist make money? Live touring, TV performances, VIP meet and greets, merch, brand partnerships and endorsements and sponsors, features, private performances, sound exchange royalties, points on the master, and publishing. How does a songwriter make money? Publishing. That's the fuck it. That is the fuck it. And to y'all that are trying to make it seem like that's not the truth is blowing me. Stop giving people bad advice. No, I didn't have a gun to my head. The gun to my head was my fucking opportunities, bro. The gun to your head is your ability to be able to pay your fucking rent, to be ostracized from the industry because you decided to negotiate. That's the gun to your head. These artists have an abundance of income streams. And I'm a songwriter who work with major artists that are signed to major record deals, artists that are big, that are getting it. So what are you saying? An artist dying broke has everything to do with how they manage their money. Because an artist as big as Whitney Houston, touring all around the world, doing all the things that she did, are you kidding me? You're going to tell me the reason why she died broke was because she ain't had no publishing? Really? That is such that's such bullshit. It's such bullshit. I don't care how old this industry standard is. It's a broken industry standard that needs to change. And all of y'all that are out here pushing this thing like, nah, it's not true. You know, this is the way it is. 50% of something is better than 100% of nothing. Like, that shit is fucking cap. This is not back in the day. We are in the streaming era. I would have different commentary if radio wasn't dying, if CDs were still on the fucking shelf. But that's not the case. We are not dealing in that format. And that format was attached to a different level of money that streaming is not attached to for songwriters. Publishing has significantly diminished because of the streaming era. So all y'all motherfuckers that's out here that are like, something is better than nothing. Yo, y'all are giving bad advice. So I'm on here telling y'all, any of y'all who follow this person, this guy, hold on, let me show you his, I'm going to show y'all this thing so y'all can see it. Any of y'all following this guy, asking him if I have a case, like, does Tiffany Red have a case? Like, I don't know if this guy's a lawyer, so I don't know why you asking him if I have a case. If I didn't have a case, I wouldn't have a fucking lawyer, okay? If I didn't have a case, I wouldn't have been able to build everything that I built. If I didn't have a case, there wouldn't be almost 3,000 signatures on the Pay Songwriter campaign and people asking people to stop taking publishing. If I didn't have a case, there would not be all these different organizations saying the fucking same thing. Are you kidding me? Y'all asking somebody who don't know who's not giving you guys the facts if I have a case. What? it just is, I don't know, it just is, it's so frustrating, it's so frustrating. And then to see that this person has like a following and shit, like I wouldn't be commenting on it if this person didn't have a following, but this person has a following, so I know some of y'all have seen what it is that he has to say. Wait, hold on, I'm gonna show y'all the post so you can see it. It's this person. You giving bad advice, bro. You giving bad advice. Nobody held a gun to Tiffany's head. Like, that's just such a, like, I feel like it's like there's a script that these guys have, or these people have, like, and it just is like that just gets perpetuated, and people keep saying the same fucking shit. It's bullshit. It's an outdated practice that needs to change. Period. It is not okay for artists to be taking publishing. It just isn't. Unless they fucking wrote on a song. If you want publishing and you're an artist, learn how to write. If you don't know how to write a song, back up off the publishing and make your tour money, make your merch money. And also, I want to acknowledge that, like, most artists that are signed to record deals do not make royalties from the record label, right? Like, they make their sound exchange royalties, they make their performance royalties, all of that kind of stuff, but they don't get royalties from the record label. You know why? Because of the bullshit ass record contracts that these artists sign with these record companies. So if you guys smoke, you need to take it over there, because they're the ones that are making all the money. Record companies make 52 to 57% of the income stream from streaming. They're the ones that are hogging all the money. And for an artist to come and steal from the person on the song that is making the least is fucked up. That shit is classic capitalism. Who's the easiest to take from? The lowest on the totem pole. Get the fuck out of here talking about it's an industry standard. So, you know how much shit in this world was a standard that has been changed? Could you imagine if there were not people out here fighting for our rights, fighting to change shit, fighting to stand up, whether it was a law, whether it was, are you kidding me? We used to not have the right to vote. And that was a standard. Is that okay? No, it's not. So you have to have people that fight these fucked up ass standards to change them, to bring forth change. But these people that are just like, this is just the way that it is. Like, I just, like, it makes me think about, like, because people always want to call me Harriet Tubman or Rosa Parks or all that. And, I just be thinking about people like Harriet Tubman, and I think about people like this and just like the process of freeing people, right? And I think about how it just is like, there were those people that were like, well, if we could get caught, we could get the people that was snitching, like, yo, they trying to run from the plane. Shut your ass up. If you're not brave enough to chase your freedom, then shut the fuck up and sit down and move. If you're not brave enough to run, to go for it, to take a chance, that's fine. But don't be out here trying to keep other people stuck. Trying to stop other people's freedom. Trying to stop other people from finding the fucking courage. If you want to fucking stay and be stuck and unfree and tied down to these fucked up ass standards, do that. Do that. But don't bring other people down. God damn.
People don't understand that. So when the narrative comes is, oh, she's being difficult in this is the reason why you're fighting, so that they can understand and get the science, not necessarily the science, but just the business of it all. Because your first check of a top 40 hit, that doesn't even hit, number one or
That was,
top 20 or top 10.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
like the,
did you see what Eric said? He said, I bought my house and my first expensive car off publishing. You see what I'm saying? Yo, me and my boy, I don't know if Cam is still in here, but me and Cam and my boy Famous, last year we went to Bonnie McKee's. She had a pool party for, I want to say it was for 4th of July. And I walked into that home bought off publishing.
That shit was nasty too,
It
wasn't
was
it?
nasty.
That's
The house
ridiculous.
was, and I just was like, and we was just standing there looking at the view, looking at her beautiful home.
You looking at them goddamn songs.
We looking at Katy Perry. Like, I just was like, yo, like, and I told Bonnie, I was like, yo, like, the people that are aspiring to a Bonnie McKee career is gone. It's gone.
How so? But how so?
It's gone because of streaming. Because all of them records, them hits, them songs that bought that house was on the radio. Those
Mm-hmm.
records didn't have, it wasn't about 100 million streams. 100 million streams ain't buying you that house.
That's
It just is.
crazy.
It just isn't. It's just not that house. Not that house. That house
So,
was not.
so do you think that the place where music is now,
Mm-hmm.
because 100 million streams is not the same as 100 million impressions on radio.
No.
What's the difference of that though?
The difference is the formula and how they calculate it. So it's like the right now I want to say it's called